in a BMW M6. It's the E what?
63.
E63. So it's a naturally aspirated V10. What are some of the mods that you've done to the vehicle?
Right, so I've done the exhaust. So I've got a cross pipe on it now.
Yeah.
Back box delete.
Okay.
And secondary decap.
Okay.
Then on top of that, I'm now running stage 2 Evolve remap, which takes it up from 507-ish to 535 horsepower.
Jesus.
And increases the red line to 8,500.
Okay.
And then removes the top speed limiter as well. So technically should be 205 now.
Boy, do you know what? One thing I can say to you is that I don't know how to explain it. Like, whenever I see old cars, yeah, like older cars, I always think to myself, like, nah, old technology, like any power that you can get in the older cars, you'll be able to get more in the new ones. But there's something just so glorious about this M6 V10 and the SMG gearbox. Oh my gosh! Sick! Shit!
That's the M140 gone now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is insane, absolutely insane. I must say to you, this is insane. I do agree. Whoa.
To be fair, V8,
yeah,
like for daily cruising, much better. Like the torque, the MPG, everything's better. But for when you just want to rag it, like the red line on this just makes it exciting car to drive.
Okay.
Like new cars with the turbos and shit. Like, I love them. That's so quick. They're quicker than this easily. But this that's an excitement going all the way to the top, like, of the red line. And then the LSD, the weight also is lighter than newer big M cars. And you feel that when you drive it along the road.
Obviously, you said you were going to upgrade a few of the bits. Like, what have you done in terms of upgrades on it?
Oh, so like the whole car, so it's an 06 plate car.
Yeah.
But it's basically a 2010 plate car now. Okay. So it's got the facelifted front lights, rear lights,
okay,
facelifted, so the newer iDrive, yeah, so it actually works and does stuff. I've got a reversing camera coming for it, so that's going to get fitted soon. Okay. And then yeah, Bluetooth music, all that stuff is all in there now.
And a lot of the stuff that like you've got done to the car, like, are you a DIY guy or do you go to like the shops to get it done?
Oh, definitely DIY.
DIY, yeah. And how much would you say like you spend on these mods?
So like the iDrive alone, if you want to go to a shop and get it done, yep, they charge you about 1,900 to £2,000. Okay. I did it for about 800 quid.
Okay, yeah. Just on your driveway, yeah? Yeah,
just on my driveway, yeah.
Okay. And that stuff like the headlights?
Yeah, so the lights, front lights, rear lights, did it for about 400 quid second hand. So brand new, that would have cost about £1,000 in parts. Okay. So decent again. And it just makes the car seem a bit newer as well. Yeah. Like the old iDrive was crap, like you couldn't do anything on it. The graphics look like they're from 2001.
Yeah.
Like, but this one's a bit more modern. Yeah. Like, obviously it's not like a new BMW, it's not, you know, it's not all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
Like 2019 maps, it does what you need to do.
But the thing for me is that I think the thing that separates this M6 like from all the other cars out there is just the naturally aspirated V10. And obviously, like you say, you've taken it to Evolve to get the stage 2 map on it. So they've obviously now, you know, de-restricted the rev limiter, so it now goes to 8,500. Yeah. And that's probably something that you're not going to get on other cars. I mean, what other cars, like, where do cars normally go to in terms of the rev range?
So like the M850 that you were driving,
yeah,
that was about 7,000.
Okay. Yeah.
And this thing, when you're like hooning it, every gear change takes it just above 7,000 to rev all the way to 8.5 gear change back to 7. So it's always in that high top end power band.
And then each gear change up just because of the SMG gearbox. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, from what I had read about the SMG gearbox before, I thought it was crap, but you know, from what it's seeming like at the moment, each gear change that we've been through is just shocked me back into the seat, like. So you gotta rate it in some sense. Yeah,
but then like round town and stuff is crap.
Yeah, round town. But once you get the power going, you know,
once
past a certain speed limit, then obviously.
But then you have to have the balls to turn on traction control as well.
Yeah.
When you turn it off, then you can get the SMG, like the proper full-on setting.
Then I can obviously see that, like, I feel like even in the higher gears and the higher speeds, I feel like we're still not gripping fully. So I was going to ask, how often are you actually changing these tyres?
I'm not changing them yet, but yeah, I had about 6 mil when I bought the car,
Yeah.
and they're about now on the legal limit now, I reckon.
Okay, so like yeah, you've been going through it.
Yeah, but I've been doing a bit of
Yeah. And what
tear
tires?
out stuff here and there.
And what tires are on?
So currently it's Pilot Sports all round.
Okay.
So
and would
that's
you say they're the
rated.
best kind of tire for this car?
Nah, definitely not.
Okay, you think there's better ones?
Yeah, I've got to be Pilot Sport 4S.
Well, whilst we're chilling in the lower speeds, maintenance. Everyone talks about the M6 and the M5 E60 V10 maintenance.
Yeah.
Tell me, what have you spent?
So I bought the car, did the rod bearings first, because that's the one massive weak point.
Yeah.
That was 1,600. Since then, nothing really. Had a full service done, that was about 600 quid, but I had the diff oil, gearbox oil, all that stuff changed. Everything else has been sweet. I've got a small oil leak though, that's turned up recently.
Is it?
From the oil cooler, and that's a fat amount, so that's 580 quid for the part, about 200 quid labour, so I need to get that done. But it's a very small leak. Yeah.
I can tell you're about to fire us to the moon, so
Yeah.
let me just hush up and listen to this glorious V10. I was not feeling this car before. You're moving mad. Yeah, you're moving mad. You're moving mad. You're moving mad. You're moving mad. You're moving mad.
I've got to tell you, the Evolve tunes transformed this thing. The Evolve tune is amazing. And the MPG's like improved insanely as well. Like, not currently, obviously we're doing 12, because we're driving up the track. But when I'm cruising, I'm getting like 36 now. Whereas before I was getting like 28, 29 at a push on the motorway. I'm getting 36, which isn't bad, like for a 5 litre V10.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man, that's mad. And I've seen Evolve on like Living Life Fast's YouTube channel in the past, so I've seen some of the work they've done. But it's actually good to finally sit in a Evolve tuned car. And I probably say that they're probably one of the sickest tuners out there, especially for the BMW group cars. You know, they're killing it.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
So
that's the thing.
Him, man.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. Could have got a cheaper map, but I knew that end of the day, the engine's already like a temperamental engine. Like I didn't want to put something dodgy on it. Yeah. And I know all of Evolve tunes have proven on like multiple M cars. Like there was like 4 or 5 M5s that they've done, and they were all up from 505ish to like 535 horsepower.
Yeah,
and then
I can't lie.
planning on getting the Enquiries on as well. So once those intakes are
so you're gonna get the intakes changed as well, yeah?
Yeah, so once that's done, then it'll be running 548.
Okay. So even though with it being a naturally aspirated V10, like you don't get like much extra power. It's not like the new M6 where like, you know, it's a V8, so it goes from, you know, I don't know,
it's like
560 to like 700.
Yeah. Nah,
this is like a smaller change. Yeah.
It's a lot more expensive to get more power out of it. An M6 this gen, a new gen, plug a remapping for 500 quid and you're up to 700 horsepower. This plug a remapping and I've gained 30. True. But then it's like more about the power delivery and stuff. Like the torque's definitely improved now, like mid-range. Whereas before I had to really like rev the engine out. Yeah. So stuff like that.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like I drove your car when you first got it, and to see where it's at now with just a few simple mods is crazy. And that's why, you know, we all talk about like pushing the limits on these kind of cars. Like it'll be boring if everyone just had the same kind of car. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I probably wouldn't go for this kind of car. Whoa! But I'm glad you have.
Stopping quick enough.
Yeah. much confidence, man.
That's
There wasn't much feedback from it.
Yeah. But like this with the like proper hydraulic steering and stuff, like you properly know what the car's doing.
Yeah.
Like you've got confidence to drop it down a gear, traction control off, doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
Right. But with the newer cars, I feel like it's not the same. Then again, to be fair, I drove an M4 and I thought that was quite nice. That was quite nice steering wise. But then it's not got the noise, it's not got the engine.
Oh man. It's mad, it's mad, it's mad, I'm mad, it's mad, it's mad, it's mad, it's mad.
Takes it out of me. After a while I just got calmed down.
Yeah.
I feel like my heart's gonna fail.
Duncan's got his own YouTube channel, BED Performance. I'm gonna leave the details below. Go subscribe to their channel and check out what they're doing over there. Always pushing the limits. Go follow Duncan on Instagram, m6.mpg. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, go follow on Instagram, D10Yam. And most of all, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go subscribe, D10Yam. And I will see you guys in the next video, man. I'm about to pass out. Peace.